Welcome to Beautifully Ruined, the podcast where we believe that being beautifully ruined isn't the end, but the beginning of a remarkable journey. I'm your host, Adrian Callaghan, and today, guys, we have made it to episode number 9. I could not wait to get up and tell you this message. I'm telling you, it was on my heart. And today, we're going to be diving into manifesting. A lot of times people think, manifesting is symbolic of walking down the street and with your head on the ground and just looking for that dollar, looking for that penny, looking for that quarter. But I am here to tell you that manifesting takes work. Do you hear me? First of all, if you ask, you will receive. There is someone out there, do you hear me? Someone out there who's waiting for someone like you, someone with a blank canvas, someone who's willing to take notes, someone who's willing to put in the action, someone who's not going to run off with the blessing, but who's going to pay it forward, who's going to put in the work. And you always hear faith without works is dead. It's dead indeed, because trust me, it's going to take work. It's going to take you, and even asking people is going to take work. The first person that you ask may not necessarily give you, the actual answers that you need. They may give you generalizations. Oh, we're going to make it, friend. Oh, you're going to do it. I got you. And you're trying to ask well, how specifically do I do it? How specifically do I get that job? How specifically do I move out of my parents' house? How specifically do I deal with that health crisis? I need specific answers. And I'm here to tell you that if you are willing to look foolish, if you are willing to raise your hand in the room where everybody's being silent and say, hey, I do not know. I don't know the answers. I don't even know anything about any of this, but I want to know. I'm taking notes. I'm going to take your time and take whatever that you give me seriously. I'm going to take the steps, and I'm willing to put in the effort with what I have now to do what you're telling me to do, to go get it. And I kid you not, the problem is not necessarily that you aren't getting the answers. It's just that maybe you're sitting under the wrong tree. You're sitting under a strawberry, orange tree looking for apples. You need to go sit under an apple tree. Go to the people who have done what you are doing, who are mastering what you want to do. And if the first person says no, go to the second person. Go to the next person. Go to the next person. If you see a little room for opportunity, jump in that thing. Go in there and ask the questions. Take notes. Be open. Be willing to do the work. And I guarantee you, you're not the only one that's in that space or in that room who has the same questions and who need the same answers. You are literally just the only one who had the confidence to say, I don't know. And it's so crazy to me because I cannot understand why everyone feels like they just have to make it appear as if they know everything. Matter of fact, I'll be the first to tell you, I don't know half the stuff, and the stuff that even I think I know, I don't necessarily know, but it's trial and error. And once again, you'll find your tribe, that your tribe is waiting for someone like you. And when you answer, you ask those questions and you get those answers, write them down. And like I said before, there's someone else in that room, do you hear me, that need the same answers as you. And as you ask questions, as you begin to take the steps, they'll begin to ask questions too. And now they'll become a part of your tribe. And now you have a force, because now you guys are moving together. You're working together. You're helping each other. You're seeking the answers. You're putting in the steps. You're utilizing, sharing resources, right? And you're building together. together. Like, we are literally all one family. And it's so interesting because when I'm just now learning about all these social media apps, like how to really work them, right? And for example, in some of them, the main deal about moving up is engaging, and not just meaningless engagement, like real engagement, saying something meaningful, right? It's the same way in life. Life is about engaging. Life is about relationships. And I even made an episode about that, where relationships are your currency. You have to go check it out. I'm going to link it in this video. But what's important that you know, it's all about engagement. And trust me, the right person out there is waiting for someone like you. And why? Because you probably remind them of them, and they know how it feels to want the answers and not get them. That they want to do something better and not know how. We all have to start somewhere, guys. And I'll share this story with you. So I'm totally new to, TikTok and really using these social media apps and everything, right? And I get on TikTok, baby, I'm lost. There's live battles, it's TikTok shop, it's, all type of stuff going on. And I'm just like, I feel like I'm in Vegas. There's so much lights and so much stuff going on that I don't know what's going on. I literally not. And I went into a couple rooms, I'm in these battles, and I'm like, what is all these things coming up? And it's what I really love about TikTok is that, like, the people, the hosts of the room begin communicating with me. They begin telling me what was going on, what have you. And then, I was like, okay, so now I'm learning about the battles, even though I can't even be in the battle. Little did I know. But I move forward. Now I'm getting a little bit more interested. I'm kind of liking the feel of everything, right? And then I'm like, you know what? I'm seeing now that I need to go live. Like, I need to be able to collaborate. So I reach out to some people who I befriended on there. And, I've been engaging with them, engaging with my friends. And I'm like, hey, they're telling me, oh, you ain't going live yet? And I'm like, well, how do I go live? And once again, I'm asking all these questions back to back, and I get dead silence, right? And then I see them go live, and I love them dearly, and I'm just like, bruh, how do I go live? And they're like, oh, well, you got to get, 1,000 followers and all this type of stuff. So I'm like, bruh, okay, here we go. This is gonna take a while, but I'm willing to do the work. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get out of this and start engaging, start stumbling upon some new people and see what their perspectives are, right? So I'm going. I've been asking questions, getting general answers rather. And I stumble upon this one live, y'all, with Aging Gracefully. I have to shout her out. Thank you so much. She's been like a fairy godmother to me, like literally. Her and sister for vouching for me, which is one of my original followers, y'all. And I stumble in this live, and at first, I accidentally almost hit this live with a whole bunch of boxes, and so I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm qualified to get in this, right? So I'm in I'm in the chat, and they're talking about products that they sell, and they're talking about their events, they're in TikTok shops and all this type of stuff. And here, little old me, I'm in the notes, like I'm taking notes on what y'all saying, but I just want to learn how to go live. And little did I know, y'all, Aging Grace took out the time to request me to join her live. So this is my first time getting on live. I'm nervous. Thank God I'm not on camera. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say, but I got questions. I got tons of questions. And she's like, I'm just happy that you asked a question. You asked a question about how to get on here. And what's even more crazier, what's more nothing but a God moment, this lady is like a teacher. She's a older lady, and she's patient, she's kind, but she's giving me all the gems. She's not gatekeeping. She's telling me what to do step by step. And as she's telling me, I'm writing it down. I'm showing gratitude. And as I'm writing it down, showing her gratitude, y'all, I kid you not, people are showing me love. They're beginning to follow my page. I didn't have nothing but 60 followers, y'all. Nothing but that, literally. And I don't even know what to gauge my engagement. I'm pretty sure it wasn't high because I didn't have any, tools or resources that I could use to level up or even begin to get into live. So she's telling me everything. I'm writing everything. And I didn't even know that I was appearing as a bot. So people think I'm a bot because I don't have a picture. So I'm doing everything she's telling me to do. And at the same time, I'm working. I'm multitasking because I'm just like you. I have a 9 to 5. So in between doing work, I'm listening to her. I'm taking down notes. And I'm doing what I have to do at the moment. And that leads me to another thing, y'all. When people give you notes, they give you the answers. Don't wait to go do them. Don't say, oh, I'm going to do it next week. Oh, I'm going to do it when things line up a little bit more perfectly. I'm going to do it when I get my paycheck. No, take the steps that you could take right now to do them, y'all. Take the steps. I don't care whatever it is that you can do. If you can take notes right now, take them notes. If you can go do some research right now, do that research. If you could download that app right now, download that app right now. If you could change your bio, change your bio. Do whatever it is that you could do. And I mean, that applies for anything, guys. That applies for that new job. That applies for that new business. That applies for, you working out, getting a healthy diet plan. That applies for you. Stop smoking. Take whatever steps, the advice that they gave you, and do it right now. And when you do it, chart your progress, record your progress, share it with somebody else. Don't go leave the people who helped you. No, go back and now you got your community. Now you have your community that you build with. Now you have found your tribe, the real people who will be in your corner, the real people who will have your back. And it will be your time to show up and have their back. It'll be your time to reach back to that person that you feel that reminds you of you, who sincerely wanted the answers, who sincerely wanted help and was willing to put in the work. Do you hear me? Because I kid you guys not, bro. We thought that it would take a few days for me to get 500 followers, or 1,000 followers, and engage, and that I would be able to go on live, y'all. I kid y'all not. I had 65 followers, right? And she's like, oh, you can get this many followers during the day. So I'm doing the work. My little thumbs, y'all, was putting in overtime. I'm in there engaging. I'm in there talking. And I mean, mindful, real engagement, right? Picking people who I share common interests with these people. People who I'm like, oh my God, they have testimonies. They have been through some things that I've been through. And as I'm doing this, right, I begin to find my tribe. These people invite me in their lives. I'm, joining, showing love on their lives. And I just know when I go on my live, they'll be there for me. And I'm going to keep showing up. And as I'm doing this, y'all, I kid you not, within hours, in the same day, I get notification. And I actually didn't even know what the notification was. I'm just trying to check to see how many followers or check something else, because I had some more steps that she was telling me to do that I needed to do. And so I was going to try to do these steps. And next thing I know, guys, it says, oh, you can go live. Oh, you can join a TikTok shop. I was flabbergasted, y'all, because everywhere that I saw, everywhere on social media that I saw, you guys, it literally said that, hey, you have to have, this X amount of followers, which I didn't have. I wasn't even near to getting at that current hour of the day, right? Or you had to do this and it was going to take a week or some few days. It took the same day, a few hours, me meeting with the right person and right people rather, because one person led to another person, led to another person. And that's another thing. When you find somebody who is real and you really engage with them and you really have a good heart, sincere intentions, and you have good content, right? About you, about yourself, not even necessarily about a social media app. People will flock to that. They will vouch for you, and they'll introduce you to their other friends, and their friends will introduce you to the other friends. And that's how you grow, guys. And that's literally how you grow in life. And it's so interesting to me because like I had somewhat been doing that in life, but now I meet my earth angels, Miss Tracy Womack, Miss Aging Gracefully, Sister, Miss Authentically T, and they're literally showing me how to do this on this app. And once again, guys, I could not wait until this morning to get on here to share with you, because like I knew that what I had to share today was going to help somebody, get the courage to go and chase after that dream, get the courage to apply for that new job, get the courage to move into their own place, get the courage to start that workout plan, get the courage to begin to eat better, make healthier choices, live a healthier life, something that aligns with their goals, right? So once again, be willing to be the dumbest. I hate to say that. Be willing not to be the smartest in the room. Be willing to be open. Be willing to accept constructive criticism. Take notes. Value their time. Value what they have to share with you. Apply what they told you. Utilize those notes and don't run from the blessing. Don't leave them after you've got a little tick up. No, go back and reinvest and be a part of the tribe and help the tribe grow. Bring more people in who look like you, who you felt have been like you, and feel like they could utilize the information. People who want to know, people who are willing to do the work, people who are willing to have faith, and who's willing to put in the action, and knowing that it may not look like I could get it, but if they're telling me that I could get it and I see that they didn't got it and they're giving me the recipe, why not take it down and do it and do what I have to do? You don't have to walk down the road and look on the ground and hope you found $1. All you have to do is ask and you will receive. And if you don't get the answers from the first person that you ask, first of all, you need to ask God first. Then after you ask God for what you want, then you begin to ask all the people that he sends in your direction. And you keep on asking. And sure enough, if you're under the right tree, if you're under the tree that resembles the fruit that you want to get, then you will eventually get someone who's willing to give you the answers, willing to show you the ropes. And all they want to see you do is literally be sincere, that they know that you're going to put in the work. You're not looking for a handout. You're not looking for, a quick come up scheme. No, you are willing to put in the foundation. You are willing to get the materials. You are willing to build the house. You're willing to maintain the house, and you're willing to invite people in the house and help others to do the very same process. So once again, guys, you can manifest it. Whatever you want can come to fruition. It takes work. It takes you literally maintaining it and not running off with the blessing. Continue to give back. Continue to pay forward. Don't leave the people who help you. They also need your help in a different way. So once again, if this has resonated with anyone, please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Let me know what you're hoping to manifest. And baby, look, if I have the answers, I will give them to you. I will point you to the people that I think that can provide you with the answers. I'm here to help. I'm your new Beautifully Ruined family. You can count on me. And once again, I'll see you next episode. Thank you.